And George Lucas is the guy who created Star Wars. And his net worth is about $5.3 billion. $5.3 billion. I think that that's something I kind of think that if you're part of a group or a family and you're doing really well, you married the rich white guy who came in with $5.3 billion in net worth, why shouldn't the whole hood kind of benefit on some level? Now, obviously, you have to have boundaries with that, right? There has to be there, you can't just go throwing money away. That's how you go broke. But I'm kind of like, yeah, I mean, if I have a cousin that was down for me back when I had no money and a parent that took care of me when nobody else would, whatever, then yeah, I'm gonna try to create opportunities for other people. And I don't doubt that she's doing that. I hope that that's the case. The other thing that was interesting to me was when she said my mother saw me as part of her retirement plan, and I listened to that and I was like, I don't know, I don't, is that a bad thing? Because here's the thing, like, so my mother. I don't know if my mother saw me as part of her retirement plan, but I was happy to be part of her retirement plan because my mother was part of. She was part of my existence plan. She was part of my birth plan. She sat there with the lady came the nice white lady came from Planned Parenthood and said, just go ahead and abort the baby and this little Negro won't be a problem for you. She's the one that took on the massive responsibility of giving birth to me with no money at all in the bank. Right. So I'm kind of like, what's harder, right? What would be more difficult? If I have five if my husband or wife, I would never have a husband, of course, but if my spouse was worth 5.3 billion and I gotta pop a couple million over to mama to make sure she's comfortable in retirement, which is harder for me to throw mama a couple million or for a person to literally dedicate their life to raising me, literally give birth to me, which is that's painful enough, but then deal with my little ass, my little bad ass for 18, 20, 30 years, right? Where I'm literally doing nothing but pretty much taking from my mother and she's giving to me. Again, I'm not criticizing what Melody Hobbs said, but I was like, yeah, I kind of think you should be your mother's retirement plan. Your mama hit the lotto. Right? Her daughter done married this wealthy white man, George Lucas, and he's got $5 billion. Yeah, I don't see a problem with breaking off something for mama. Right now, if mama is on crack, that's a different story. If mama is a sociopath that will come steal for you, then that's a problem, right? But if mama is just a person who dedicated her life to raising you, if anything deserves funding or salary or compensation, I would say that's it. I think every mama deserves some reparations for dealing with all the stuff that a mother has to deal with raising kids.